Hello everyone and welcome back.
Hi.
This is
Sabina.
and this is
Yasmin.
and we're doing
Was I supposed to fill in the blanks?
today we're making a
Video?
about
Sri Lanka?
that we traveled to in the month of
January
the year.
2015. Wow, I know all the answers!
Kind of doing a review of our whole trip. We will rate things from 1 to 5, 1 being
Sucky.
terrible,
Okay.
2 being
Okay.
poor, 3 being
Okay.
average, 4 being
Good.
very good, 5 being
Excellent.
We will give the title, just describing it very short. Then we will say something about it, so like the general review, the body of the review. So we will start with Colombo, which is the first place that we arrived in. Overall rating of Colombo from 1 to 5.
2.
2.5, 3 maybe. You have to say the title of your review.
Chaos.
Sweat. The reason why I wouldn't give Colombo like a 4 or 5 is just because when we arrived there, I had a 65-liter backpack, full backpack on my back,
I had a 65 liter.
and like 25-liter
But it wasn't
backpack
as
on my
full.
front, and a handbag, and that's how we walked around the city. It was just too much, and I got nervous, and I was like, okay, can we just find a place?
Yeah. Actually, now that you mention it, I think that part of my experience of Colombo was because of your whining. What we should have done is booked one night on arrival, like the arrival night.
Just leave our stuff.
Because I think that Colombo has much more to offer than what we got to experience.
And we did the tuk-tuk ride, which was a good thing because we got to see the city without having to walk. It has beautiful spots, like it's not a crappy city or anything, but it's just my personal experience. Unawatuna.
Unawatuna. Oh yeah. I would say 3 or 4.
Yeah, I would say 4. Title.
Chill.
Caribbean.
Part of the experience was getting there because from Colombo we took a bus, a local bus, not one of those air-conditioned,
Sri Lankan
non-air
buses.
conditioned.
The air conditioning in that bus is
It's
called
the wind.
Wind. It's called open your window.
It was really cool. It's a fun experience because they kind of hop on. The bus doesn't really stop.
The main thing that we enjoyed there was the beach. Because the beach was small and there weren't that many people and the water was very nice. You can see that as well. The water is super nice.
Yeah,
and it had a town as well, like we could walk around.
I think we should recommend the place that we stayed in.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Happy Nights. They have diving. I think the best part is diving, although we didn't get to do that because the weather wasn't good the day we were gonna do that. The length of visit. We were there 2 nights. There's not that much to do, but
no, if you just want to take it easy and yeah, it's good.
And the worst was the bus ride because
I wouldn't say that is the worst.
But the worst about this part, that bus ride in particular, we had a bunch of bus rides, but this one in particular was 3.5 hours. We were sitting down, but a guy had the window seat, so we were at the aisle, and then it started filling up with guys putting their hands on
they wanted kind of
hair. And then Sabina was so tired, she was like,
yeah, we were really tired from
this guy was here, you know. I told him off actually.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah.
Next we have Marissa.
I would say a 4. Sweaty.
Whale watching.
Yeah, I would say sweaty because of the place that we stayed in.
Oh yeah.
Marissa is quite humid, and I think that the room that we got was also quite humid at that.
We stayed at Green Garden Guest House, which
and it was really nice.
Super nice people. Yeah. The whale watching is the main attraction in Marissa.
Yeah, we booked it through them, but because we were going to do the whale watching the day after,
we got the breakfast, on the boat, and then when we came back, we got
a second breakfast. Pancakes. So instead of getting,
it was
yeah.
The fee for the whale watching, expect around 5,000 rupees per
or
person.
cheaper.
Don't go to Marissa without doing whale watching. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's what you should do. But for me, seasick.
Yeah, she got seasick.
And also the experience for me, because I swam with whales when I was in Tonga.
She was
doing the whale watching.
So pedestrian.
It was if you've been that close to whales, then the whale watching and seeing them from a distance isn't that.
You've seen a whale. That's sweet. I've touched one.
Also,
The beach is nice as well.
The beach is very nice.
Yeah.
I think that if you spend 2 nights there, it should be good.
Yeah.
And you get to go to the beach. The beach is very nice. I really like the beach at Marissa.
And you get to go. Oh, in the evening we did this. We went along the beach. It was super dark, but then like when you get to the little
it's
touristy
really beautiful
part, you get to choose your fish and all that. We did that.
And there are some like nice lamps and everything, like the lights and it's very nice.
I don't know what is with this fashion, but it looked cool. Like the guys that have curly hair, like dye their hair blonde and have it like in a curly, like they dye it this color.
Okay.
And they have it like curly. That's a Marissa thing. I don't know.
I forgot
like
about
everyone
that.
in Marissa had that, like Tangala.
Oh, Tangala.
So rating
5. Awesome. There is so much to do in Tangala. The reason for me loving it so much was, okay, we met some cool people and that is a big plus. We don't like such touristy places, and Tangala
Man, if there's one thing I hate more than mosquitoes, it's tourists.
It has the beach, but it's also it has the center of like the village center.
That was great. Shopping.
But yeah, you can do shopping. The local people shop there. We bought a bunch of saris and things. They have a lot of accommodation. A lot of
people
places
call
to
you
stay
in. We stayed at the Frangipani Beach Resort, which was just by the beach, and you can see that was super nice as well. You can see that in the videos. And I mean, the fun part of it also was that, you know, the people that worked there, we made friends with them and stuff.
From Tangala, you can also do several different kinds of
we met we got a driver called Kushan with his rickshaw. We went to Rakawa to do the turtle watching.
And that is really, that you should definitely do. Yeah, that is a 5. You should definitely do that.
I think that's your favorite part of the whole trip.
Yeah, I think so, because I really wanted to see
turtles. And we saw the turtle laying the eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
The blowhole and Kudawala.
I think it is the wrong season.
Yeah, it was the wrong season.
But it was okay, we got to see it.
Yeah, we got to see it.
No, we saw that temple.
That temple we saw.
And there we got a guide, and the guide, they didn't want to charge anything. Actually,
we offered him money, like a bakshish.
Because you pay for the temple.
You pay, no. Yeah, you pay for the temple to go in. It's not expensive, but you pay a couple of hundred, I think. And then we saw that elephant there as well, which was also a nice experience. Nice. Length of visit, what do you think? How much?
We liked it, so we stayed there. The beach is nice also.
Yeah. And it was calm because we weren't there at the top, like top
No,
tourists.
exactly. I really like the turtle watching thing, and I would really recommend you to do that. There are people that go around and they look for turtles, and when they find them, they call you and you have to walk there. You have to use the infrared lights so as to not disturb the turtles.
It's not infrared, it's just red.
Yeah, okay. Sounded cooler.
Negombo. I'll give it a 2.5.
The beach was nice. I
don't even think the beach was that nice, to be honest. Like where we stayed at the Jetwing Blue, what's it called, Appendix? We had already been in Sri Lanka for a week, and then our parents came, and we met up in Negombo to then do the rest of the trip. It was quite. I mean, the whole place was quite touristic, you know. But we went to a restaurant and. It was fun because we were with our parents. It was a little bit uncomfortable also because people were taking pictures. Yeah. Actually, now that I remember, I'm like, only I'm allowed to vlog stuff. I actually changed my mind. The beach isn't that nice. We saw some plantations. That was cool. That was like 4 or 5. Yeah. No, that was a very interesting experience because then you get to see what Sri Lanka has to offer as well, because it is a lot about the fruits. Food. They have delicious pineapples. There was one place where we stopped that I would give 1 point, like 1 star, and that was that fake spice garden. Yeah. Don't go to those places. It's not worthwhile. And they get a little bit upset, or if you don't buy anything, annoyed. Like, okay, fine. Don't get anything. Yeah, no. So don't do that. And I think also probably the drivers get paid. Or they get some kind of commission. Yeah. So I would say if they tell you, okay, so this is a tour that we're gonna do, because usually the drivers have a tour that they take you on. But we were different because we already had dates with people. The next and last place we visited was Kandy. 4 almost. Yeah, 3.5. Title. Sweet. Of mountains. I would say weird sari styles. The main things we did in Kandy was go to the Temple of the Tooth, which is the number one attraction in Kandy.
That.
It's a nice city.
Yeah.
It has good shopping. I think the best shopping was in Tangala and in Kandy. We saw the dancing in Kandy, which was the only time we saw Sri Lankan dancing except that guy in the beach. The place we stayed at, I don't know the name of it, but we were staying with Francis and Patrick, which kind of rent out their house, the few rooms in their house, and that was like the most amazing.
Yeah,
I think that was the best part of Kandy for me, staying in the house, because it was super beautiful and the view was beautiful.
Yeah.
And they were really nice people as well. Just say something short about each of these things. Transportation. Tuk-tuks, if you're not going too far. There were a few Spanish people we met that had taken a tuk-tuk and rented it for the whole stay, which was cool.
Yeah, that was quite usual.
We went with a motorway bus or the highway bus, which was like a luxurious bus.
Kind of basically was what we had to do because there wasn't any other alternative.
And prices, good prices, great prices.
Yeah, I think so.
Just staying there is not that expensive and the food is not expensive.
No.
Shopping?
Oh wait.
Great. For clothes,
great shopping.
fabrics, clothes.
Yeah, very, very price worthy.
Yeah.
You should definitely get a sari, I think.
Even if you never use it in your
No,
life.
yeah.
Weather? It was good.
Great.
It was warm.
Yeah.
I think even because we were there in January, it didn't get as hot as it maybe gets during some other seasons, and it wasn't wet season or anything like that. So the weather was good. It's like don't bother bringing jackets and stuff. Just bring one thing that you can have in the evening.
Yeah.
Language, so easy. I already knew Sinhala before I even landed in Sri Lanka. The people in the Sri Lankan airlines or whatever, they were like, "Are you Bowan?" I was like, "Are you Bowan?" And my sister was like, "What did you just say?" You didn't know that word. I already knew because I'd been listening to a podcast.
I don't think you pronounced it correctly.
Yeah, I did.
Ayubowan.
We learned a few words like Hondininava,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Inetti,
Before, I didn't know.
Boham Stuti, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think you should learn something because people think it's funny when
like thank
you
you
say
and
something
blah.
to them. How about the people?
Very nice, very kind, happy people, positive people, very helpful. I think that we didn't get
People
any
are chill.
negative.
No, people are chill. They're not. You know, it wasn't like sleazy. There were no.
No. It was.
People talked to you, and it wasn't like you didn't get like.
It wasn't a friendly.
feelings,
It wasn't a friendly manner.
Some people are very shy when it comes to English.
Yeah.
Like, be prepared for that because there were some girls in Colombo. We tried to ask them for like where is.
Yeah, they
blah, blah,
didn't
blah.
even answer.
And they were just standing there like didn't even answer it. And I was.
They just sat there. Yeah.
No, I think
they
it's
were
probably
shy.
because they're shy about the English. Lodging? I mean, like staying places?
There are a lot of places. I mean, when we got to
You don't have to
Tangala,
plan it
we
that
didn't
much.
book anywhere.
But we were also kind of in low tourist season, so it wasn't like packed with tourists.
Yes, and you can also bargain for that. You can, what's it called?
Haggle?
No.
Hoggle?
No.
Toggle?
No.
Schmoggle?
I mean, you can...
Haggle?
Nej!
Pruta?
Nej!
Oh.
Men när man säger så här, man pratar om att, nej men så här mycket eller, nej så mycket.
Negotiate?
Yes! Negotiate! You can negotiate about the price.
Food. It was like Indian food. Food and Chinese food.
Was really... What?
We had a lot of Chinese food.
What?
Chinese
It was delicious, and also we didn't have any problem at all with our like food poisoning or
My
something
mom was
like
like
that,
putting
or
us in a paranoia
oversensitivity.
when
Yeah, we
there.
had fruit juice and everything, and also the food compared to I think that compared to Pakistani or Indian food,
It wasn't as spicy.
exactly. It was much milder, and it is a little bit spicy.
It's still spicy. Curry, fish curry, chicken curry. You eat curry, the curry,
Yeah.
and the curry, the curry. At the moment of truth, dun dun dun, we're going to give an overall rating of the whole country. Keep in mind, we didn't visit the whole country.
An overall rating of the whole country?
Of the whole experience.
Okay. 4.
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5. I don't know whether we can.
No, 5. Actually, 5. I'm not gonna be stingy. 5. Don't be stingy, woman. Don't be stingy.
4, 5.
Title. Choose your words wisely. I say,
Can I?
East India meets West Indies. It was like being in India.
Ah, you were so thought about that before.
I didn't think about that the whole day. It was like India meets the Caribbean. It's like India but chill. Like,
we haven't seen all the parts. From what we have seen, the people are very nice and relaxed and helpful and
it's like India but chill. It's like India and the Caribbean.
The food was
even
very
Rasta
nice.
and stuff. There's like Rasta people.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff
food
over
was very nice.
there. Like, what sort of is it? Couples, family, friends, business, solo?
I think you can probably go like any kind of, probably like a little bit of everything, but compared to the countries that I've been to, if you want to go on a romantic getaway kind of thing, maybe it's not, maybe there are better places to go to. Like,
or if you do a more luxurious Sri Lanka thing, you know?
Yeah,
you can
like,
do luxury in Sri Lanka as well.
Yeah,
it's
we
just
did.
our budget, we didn't do that.
You can do it like as a honeymoon thing or
Yeah,
as
definitely.
a just
if you're
a
a
couple's
little bit
trip.
adventurous,
If you're
and you
adventurous.
like it. But I mean, there's no point in going to Sri Lanka and being like, ooh.
No.
You can go to the Maldives for that, you know?
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That
Yes, like there's no point. That's not the charm of the country isn't to like stay at Jetwing Blue, you know, even though we did that. But length of visit, we were there 2 weeks. What do you think?
2 weeks is pretty good.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah.
The top, just say the top things like the
Turtle
top
watching, turtles. I love turtles.
Oh, turtles! They had really nice beaches, which were
I like turtles.
whale watching was cool, I think, for me. So I haven't swam with whales like certain people.
That was
one of the
most
cool
amazing
things was
thing
like
that you
because
should
they're
have done.
Buddhists, and I've never been to a Buddhist country before. I thought it was cool. Like I thought it was nice to see and learn a little bit about the religion and meet the
it was
people.
interesting.
You know, your one best and your one worst thing, experience, place, whatever you want.
One turtles.
Okay, the worst. That sweaty night when you didn't have air conditioning.
Oh yeah, that was very bad.
For me, I think the best would probably be the whale watching. Like as an event, that would probably be the whale watching. Besides what I'm saying, like it was cool just to be there, you know, just to see the country. But as a single event, I thought that was really cool. And also, I like boats. I like boats. And the worst thing was that those 3 hours in the bus.
Yeah.
In that bus where it was packed with people.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying buses in general, just that
ride. You can be, maybe we were on
a bunch of buses and they were all fine.
Yeah.
This was basically our whole review. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you like it.
Give us some comments.
Yeah,
Like,
give us comments.
Please let us know what you think, and if you
Let
have
us know
some
what you think about-
constructive criticism, that is welcomed as well, as long as you're.
If you're going to say anything about the lighting of the end of this video, don't bother, because I already know it's terrible, okay? The sun went down, so don't even say anything about that. But anything else? Constructive criticism, what did you think of my Sri Lanka videos? What did you think of this video?
Yeah.
What are your tips? Are you from Sri Lanka? What are your tips to anyone watching this video?
How was Yasmin's pronunciation of
My pronunciation is perfect. I don't know why you've been saying.
Ayubawan?
Anyway, we have to go eat now, as usual.
Yeah,
Dinner's
ready.
Dinner's ready. So thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Watch my Sri Lanka playlist so you can see everything we did.
See
And-
all of our trip.
Yes, and follow me on Facebook.
If you have any more questions besides everything that we've been talking about a long time now.
There are no questions left in the universe.
Okay.
Follow me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on...
Not in real life.
Thank you very much, everyone. Alright, in a couple of days I will put up part 2, which is us answering your questions that you sent in to me. Stay tuned for that. Click here to see my Sri Lanka playlist, or you can also click the link in the description. And click here to see my latest video, which is me talking about what I bought in Sri Lanka. Alright, see you soon everyone, have a good week.